Fellow Singaporeans, once again, the two ministers, Mr. K. Shanmugam and Mr. Vivian Balakrishnan, have made headlines. Singaporeans had hoped to put the Redoubt saga behind us and move forward. However, the ministers have brought it back into the spotlight by filing a lawsuit against Hsein, the younger brother of our Prime Minister and the son of our great leader, Kwan Yew. Hsein should not have commented on the Redoubt saga, as there had already been extensive discussion and debate on social media. The fact that the CPIB was called in to investigate the matter indicated that the government took the allegations made on social media seriously. It was also a topic of debate in Parliament. However, one aspect that eroded public confidence was the perception of own self check own self. It would have been advisable to appoint an external agency to lead the investigations. Our Prime Minister has faced his fair share of challenges in the past few months. One after another, he has had to address issues like conflicts of interest, illicit relationships, the use of a four-letter word in Parliament, and, of course, corruption, none of which were his fault. He admirably handled all these situations with grace and did not shy away from any embarrassments. He will be passing the reins to Mr. Lawrence Wong, the Deputy Prime Minister, but not before the upcoming elections. He must lead the PAP to another victory before stepping down as PM. The next election will also introduce a new lineup of ministers, and it's quite likely that Ministers Shanmugam and Balakrishnan may not be fielded as candidates. Fielding them could pose a significant risk for the PAP. In the last elections held in 2020, amidst the backdrop of the COVID-19 pandemic, people were understandably apprehensive. Even then, both ministers didn't perform exceptionally well. Minister Shanmugam and his team secured 61% of the vote, facing off against a completely new party, PSP, and previously unheard-of candidates who garnered a substantial 39% of the votes. Meanwhile, Vivek Balakrishnan's team received 66% of the vote, with the not-so-strong opposition, SDP, securing 34%. If the Workers' Party contest these two constituencies, PAP might lose both of them. We are aware that Hsein is no longer residing in Singapore. He left Singapore last year and did not attend a police interview to provide the required clarifications. As far as we know, he is currently residing in the United Kingdom. Singaporean ministers have served him with a writ of lawsuit via Facebook since they do not possess his residential address. He expressed his preference for the ministers to file the lawsuit against him in the UK rather than in Singapore. It is highly unlikely that he will return to Singapore to contest the case, and if he does not come to Singapore, his chances of winning the lawsuit are significantly reduced. Many Singaporeans are questioning the purpose of this lawsuit. Regardless of the outcome, the popularity of these ministers is likely to be affected. What are your thoughts? Please let me know in your comments.